Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to EGTV. Let's go and get in straight into this story. Obviously, Kylian Mbappe has recently signed a lucrative deal with PSG. This was just 5 months ago where he signed a lucrative deal up until 2025 with PSG. And he was going to be one of the main guys there. It was going to be him, Neymar, and Messi, of course. And when he signed this contract, he said, I want some things to go with it. And he got more power. He got a little bit more rights over his teammates. And he was picking and choosing certain players that are going in and out the door. Also, he was taking all the penalties, all the free kicks, and everything else. Recently, there were some incidents with him and Kylian Mbappe and Neymar and Kylian Mbappe. And of course, it turned things a little sour. But now, this is a turn that we did not expect. Just 5 months after signing this contract, we are now hearing that Kylian Mbappe is not happy with PSG as the current situation is really tense. He really wants to leave the club as soon as possible. PSG feel like they can put and push on the club, and they're not interested in selling him in January. But reports coming out all over the place that relationships with PSG and Kylian Mbappe have broken up, and this is not a situation that is going to be mended quite easily. This is very, very serious. It's even gotten to the point where he's admitted to his close friends uh, that we were wrong, basically saying that taking the new contract was wrong, that he should have never taken the new contract in the first place. Journalists are confirming that Kylian Mbappe is unhappy with PSG and he wants to leave the club as soon as possible. PSG, of course, are stating that they have no intentions of selling the player, right? People are even saying that Real Madrid might be an option in the sense that I have said long ago that after the World Cup, Kylian Mbappe will join Real Madrid, either the first transfer window, which is in January, or my tip, he will sign and they'll lock him up somehow. Of course, reports coming out from PSG that they have no intentions of selling him to Real Madrid. They would sell it to anybody but Real Madrid at this moment in time. Hence why they're, that he's being linked to all sorts of clubs. He's even being linked to teams within the Premier League. He's being linked to Liverpool. He's being linked to Chelsea. He's been linked to Manchester United. He's even being linked to our beloved Arsenal. Obviously, we know that there's no truth in that, but this is a really serious thing. Kylian Mbappe has an ego, and this whole situation with the financial situation has gotten him to a different level. He is now a man who I don't know where he could end up. Where he could end up, we don't really know. All we know is this situation is really serious. He could be leaving PSG come January, and I genuinely believe that this has something to do with the fact that they wanted him in the World Cup representing PSG during that Qatar World Cup. And now that he's going to get that bonus and he's going to get all that money, he might just be walking in January. He could walk to Real Madrid. But at the same time, PSG need to agree whatever transfer fee is done with the player. This is absolutely ridiculous. This could be the most high profile January transfer move in football history. Of course, it all comes down to if they can mend their relationship before said January transfer window. But of course, PSG have stated numerous times that they're not going to sell him. I want to know what you guys think is going to happen. What you guys believe could happen. Could Chelsea be an option? Could Liverpool be an option? At this moment in time, Liverpool seem to be the front runner because Real Madrid have been Real Madrid are looked at as a no go. PSG will not collaborate with Kylian Mbappe's request to leave, but not to Real Madrid. If they are willing to cooperate, it will not be Real Madrid. Anywhere but Real Madrid. They don't want him to go to Real Madrid. They don't want Kylian Mbappe to leave and go to Real Madrid. They don't want to see him wearing that kit after the World Cup. They want him either in a PSG kit or they want him gone somewhere else, either Chelsea, Liverpool, anywhere else but Real Madrid. That's what PSG don't want. And also, there's even some rumors that Luis Campos might have fallen out with PSG, but that was quickly debunked by Ben Jacobs. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this is could potentially be one of the biggest transfers of this decade. Obviously, we've seen the Kylian Mbappe transfer happen before. We've seen the transfer happen before with Erling Haaland just a couple weeks, just this past month, just a couple months ago. But right now, what's up with Kylian Mbappe? Who does he think he is? He thought he could run PSG. He thought he could run a club with Messi and Neymar in it. And now he's quickly realizing that it's not his team, it's not his club, it's not his situation that he wants to be in. He's genuinely unhappy. And I really do believe it's more about who he's with and his surroundings and his character. He might have similar issues elsewhere. Do people really want Kylian Mbappe in their club if he's going to be an attitude problem, or is there going to be deeper issues in that? Because we know the talent. The talent is stupendous. No one can question the talent. It's all about all the other stuff that comes with it. He became the prince after he won that World Cup, and now his ego is just so big that is difficult to have him in the team. He wasn't even making passes to Neymar and Messi throughout the season. If you look at it, Messi and Neymar have how many assists? How many does Mbappe have this season? How many does Mbappe have? Think about it. Like these are things that people aren't realizing. The guy wasn't even passing to his teammate in the final third. He was just extremely being. He was trying to hog everything, trying to take everything for himself. It's ridiculous. The man has 8 goals in the league, 0 assists. He has 3 goals in the Champions League. I don't know if he has an assist in the Champions League. That's not coming up right now. But it just goes to show you the level he's taking it to. He wants all the plaudits, everything his way, and I genuinely believe that this guy is just, it's better that you stay clear from him. Unless you have a manager who can manage big egos, unless you have a team that can keep him grounded, unless you have players around him that can keep him in check. Because Kylian Mbappe, at the young age that he is, the man is only 23 years old. He has won everything in France. He's won the World Cup. He was so close to doing something in the Euros. But you know what? Sorry, why did I say that? They lost to friggin' Switzerland. But with this upcoming World Cup, this is going to be a thing that we're going to hear for a while. I want to know, where do you think Kylian Mbappe will go? Do you think he'll be in the Premier League? And would you take him at your club, knowing all the attitude issues that he has? I generally don't think Chelsea are going to get him, but let's see what Todd B can do, because we got some people in the chat saying Todd B could do something. Definitely. Would you want him at Arsenal? Of course I would want him at Arsenal, but would Arteta be able to handle the attitude? Would Arteta be able to manage him? I don't know. I don't think. I think this whole situation is absolutely crazy, and I want to stay clear. I'm not saying I wouldn't take him at Arsenal. 100% I would take him at Arsenal based on his talent, but his attitude is a big, big problem. Would you even want him at your club based on his attitude, no matter how good he is? That is the issue. It gets to a level where you can't distinguish what is actually happening. We don't know all the facts. All we know is that his relationship with PSG is going to shreds. This is ridiculous news. People, Kylian Mbappe could be a Real Madrid, Liverpool player, or somebody else in a couple weeks. Man City is the kind of full. He is Madrid bound. You know what? He could be Madrid bound. He could be Madrid bound, but I don't know if that's gonna. I don't think Madrid are gonna what do you call it? I don't know if Madrid and PSG are gonna get along after the whole incidents in the past. Just think about it. How many times did they try to get him? Could you see Real Madrid getting him? Potentially, potentially. It always seemed like that was the place where he would end up. It's all going to his head. Yeah, the money has gone to his head. The money has absolutely gone to his head, and it's the disrespect, the blatant disrespect he's showing to his teammates too. This is a guy who said, "I want Neymar gone from this team." Neymar turned down deals from Chelsea, turned down deal from Juventus, turned down deals left, right, center, and he stayed. Do you think Mbappe is happy with that? No, he's pissed. He's fuming. He wants him gone. But yeah, reminds me of when people compared Mbappe to Henry. Henry was grounded, bro. He might have been arrogant, but he seemed a little bit more grounded and more humble when it comes to working with teammates. But yeah, that's it. I bid you guys adieu. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Let me know what you guys think about the Kylian Mbappe situation, and we're out of here. Peace.